let's get into this next question. I'll let you jump it off, Coop.
All right, man. So, hey, man, I'm glad that we could give some advice, man, to our young watchers, our young, followers, man. It's really great. I love doing that. You know what I'm saying? Giving advice to anyone. You know what I'm saying? But for this next question, man, we're gonna go ahead and take it back to basketball. You feel me?
Yes,
So
sir.
we obviously Curry won his fourth ring recently. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's going crazy. Everyone has a lot to say, whether you hate him, whether you love him. Some people are, talking about his greatness, where he belongs on the top 10 player list. So I want to know, is Curry a top 10 player in your guys' resume? You know what I'm saying? Is he a top 10 player? Because a lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are speculating. And personally, man, uh, I'm gonna go ahead and say he is, but I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and give you guys opinion. I think we got to start with Trey, man, because that's your squad, man.
So starting off, when I first seen this question, it's not something I gave much thought to.
Yeah,
Just because I want to accomplish what he's just done now. Curry in the top 10 is definitely a subjective argument, a
yeah, it
subjective
is.
list in everybody's mind who's on top 10.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that's something I kind of like not even shied away from, just to kind of didn't really give much thought to. But now to think about it, in my opinion, for my top 10, um, I honestly would say he's top 10. The way he's changed the game, whether you think it's for the better or for worse,
All
he's
things
changed the
considering,
game.
all things considering, bro. Not just his rings, not just
Yeah,
his the Finals MVP. All things considering, bro.
yeah, bro. He's changed the game.
Mm-hmm.
His
That's
work
facts.
ethic,
That's facts.
the things he's overcame with injuries and things of that nature. Not
Yep.
everybody is
Yep.
blessed with an injury free career. Um, his attitude, and then what he did in this NBA Finals, kind of me personally, kind of solidifies. Just kind of seeing like everybody's biggest knock on Curry was he doesn't perform, he underperforms in the finals.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that, and for him to come out and say, "Okay, watch this. Here's his 43 points." And then on our closeout game, I'm going to tell these guys this game over. Go ahead and ring me in the middle of the game. So I thought that was something new for Curry, man. I started off this playoff saying I'm not referring to him as Stephen Curry anymore. He's number 30, the guy who's unproven, the guy who underperformed. So I'll refer to him by number 30 the entire finals series. And he definitely proved himself. He's shown who he was. He came out there, he balled out. Let's just say that simply. He
Yeah, for
balled
sure.
out on the biggest stage when
Best player in
everybody
the series.
expected him. Yeah, whenever I was like, yeah, Boston has this crazy defense. And to be honest, Boston's defense is pretty good. The game after he scored 43, they held him to like what, 16, 17 points, maybe
I
20.
think it was something like that. Yeah, he didn't have any threes either. I think it was
He missed.
the
He
first game
missed.
he didn't. Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
Honestly, I think he was just missing because he had a lot of open looks. I'm like, Curry,
Yeah, he did. He did have a lot of open looks.
knock that down, but not to knock their defense. They still played phenomenal defense on him. They
Yeah,
were
yeah,
face
for
guard
sure.
him
For
90
sure.
feet. They
Yeah.
they always had a man on him, never lost sight of him. But just to show what he's done now, he's got his finals MVP, his fourth ring. He already obviously has regular season MVP,
Yeah.
scoring title. Like he has all the accolades to be in the top 10. So
Yeah.
personally, I'll give him the nod and say, yeah, he's in the top 10. Not even just from hardware, just from change the game on the court, off
Mm-hmm.
the court.
Yeah.
The way he's changed the game, man, the impact. And I think impact is the biggest thing, because nowadays you got kids wanting to shoot threes from anywhere. Like, bro, you can barely make a layup and you're out here trying to shoot a three. I just think once you change the game in that aspect, outside he just proved himself with his accolades and the
Real
hardware.
shit.
Once you change the game in that aspect, I think we got to start looking at you for that top 10 position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, bro. How you feeling, man? How you feeling on the other end of it, man? Because I know, like you said, man, I know you despise the Warriors. So how you feeling about Curry being a top 10 player? I feel like it's pretty debatable, but I know everyone has different opinions.
Honestly, bro, I already know I don't like the Warriors, but like me, I'm an objective fan at the end of the day, bro. I have
Yeah,
much
for
respect
sure.
for those guys,
For
bro.
sure.
Like I said, they're a dynasty. Steph Curry is honestly, bro. I'm not a person. I don't really like these arguments, bro. I try to steer clear away from them because it's just like at the end of
Yeah,
the
I
day, it's
feel it.
subjective, like bro said. And how do you prove who's top 10?
Mm-hmm.
There's no metric. There's no which gonna go off rings. Is there like a number we can just throw everything into and we get like a number spit out at us like, oh, he's top, all right, he's better than this guy? It's all subjective at the end of the day, bro. Who do you prefer? Who's your flavor? But I will say, bro, out of all the point guards of all time, bro, me personally, I'll take him and Magic, bro. I feel like they up top two just far as the way they play the game, bro. Magic a 6'9" point guard, and then we have Steph Curry, a player that he puts so much stress on your defense. It's ridiculous, bro. You can't even take a little break, bro. You can't turn your head. This man's running around screens, bro. That man, Steph Curry, never gets tired, bro. I need to go on his conditioning program. He's even bulked up, bro. He got stronger. He's finishing at the rim. His handle is nuts. We all see his little pregame rituals where he's out there just doing the little dribbling drills with 2 basketballs, man. Like, honestly, it would be him. And for me personally, like I said, my list is not law, bro. It's not golden. But I'm saying I would take him and Magic Johnson, bro, as my top 2 point guards. If I had an all-time team, those would be my top point guards, bro. But as far as the top 10 list, if you want to put them on the list, I'm not gonna argue with you. But me, I don't even have a top 10, bro. Just be honest with you. I just feel like the list is just like, when I think of stuff like that, I think of like First Take where they're just screaming at each other, bro. Because there's no way to prove who's top 10, who's top 5, who's the best ever. Like,
no, I feel it. Yeah, no, it's definitely a subjective conversation, but at the end of the day, it's a conversation that's going to be had. So,
but if you put him on there, though, I'm not going to be mad at you.
I mean, you did just say that you have him and Magic Johnson as your top 2 point guards. So
personally, for me, I love.
Yeah,
I
he
love
probably would be your top 10 player then. He probably would be on your top 10 player list then. I mean, if he's your second best point guard of all time, hey man, that's top 10 to me. But as for me personally, I low key thought he was on the top 10 before this fourth ring. If we're being honest, I mean,
that's what I was gonna say to you, Coop, too, bro. Like, if people like you just talked about recency bias earlier, bro.
Yeah.
If Steph Curry wasn't on your top 10 a week ago, bro, what is one more ring? What is one more ring? Why does it put him on the list? Like, who does that make you take off? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Good point, bro.
It doesn't make any sense, bro.
For sure. Because personally, man, I feel like the way even Trey was describing, man, Steph Curry's definitely changed the game, man, just for this whole generation. Just like I was talking about earlier as well with LeBron James. When you're talking about 2 of the most inspirational players of this generation, 2 of the people that kids look up to, you're thinking of Steph Curry and LeBron James. You're not really thinking of other players like that. You know what I'm saying? Those 2 are the top 2 that you're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Curry definitely deserves his respect, man. I definitely believe he's top 10 player of all time. I don't know who he's ahead. I don't know any of that. That's not the conversation I'm having. I'm just saying, in your guys' general opinion, I was just asking, you know what I'm saying, if you guys believe he is. And I personally do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
do you have a list, bro?
I don't have a list, but I'm saying if I'm just, thinking in general, if I'm thinking of, top 10 players of all time, I'm thinking obviously top 3. I'm thinking of LeBron James and MJ at the first 2, you know what I'm saying? But after that, I feel like after that is pretty all subjective. But if you have LeBron James or Michael Jordan at your number 1 or 2, I can't really argue with you at that point. But that's the only argument I'd have with someone on their top 10 list if they didn't have LeBron James or MJ at their number 1. But other than that, bro, I think Curry, he definitely deserves it, man. When you're talking about 4 rings, you're talking about someone that's changed the game. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much. And he also him and the Golden State Warriors broke the regular season record for most wins in a season. So I feel like that adds on top of their dynasty conversation. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. You can't tell the story of the NBA without talking about the Warriors, bro, even before this championship. So I feel like that in itself makes it a dynasty. And it's not like no team just won a championship, bro.
And another reason I brought that up was because I was seeing a conversation. I forgot. I don't know if it was like a podcast I was watching, but I was seeing them talk about, will Curry be talked about in 10, 20, 30 years? And some people were speculating that he wouldn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people were speculating that he wouldn't be. So that's why I brought it up, because I feel like Curry definitely is a top 10 player of all time. And if you are a top 10 player of all time, you're going to be talked about 30, 40, 60 years from now when the NBA is definitely elevated into a new level. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing I will say, bro, you don't accidentally win 4 championships in any
sport. You don't do that.
Let's be honest.
Let's be real, bro. That's facts, bro. But yeah, man, that pretty much wraps up that question. I think all of us agreed that Curry is a top 10 player of all time, regardless of if he's
I'll say he's one of the best. He's one of the best players ever. Just a fact.
Okay, he's being stubborn, man. He doesn't want to put him on the top 10 list.
I'm not saying,
but you just don't want to put him on the list. I feel it, bro.
It's cool, boy.
He's just one of the best ever, bro.
So if you don't want to put him on there, that's cool. Just at the end of the day, you gotta.
I just feel like, bro. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like it's kind of like I feel like it's kind of like
Oh
where
my God.
you have to not even disrespect, but you have to like, oh, I have to take this guy off. Like I seen somebody, I
Yeah,
take
no,
Shaq
that's not
off.
what I'm talking about though. I'm just
It's
talking
like
about like, bro, I'm just talking about in general, bro. When you think of
top
top
10
10 players
greatness.
of all,
Yeah, I'll
like,
give him
bro,
that.
you're thinking about Steph. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the
I'll give him that.
greatest shooter of all time with 4 rings?
Shit,
To me,
even
that's a
before the
top
chip.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even before 3 rings, greatest shooter of all time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
because
that's
bro,
enough.
people's just
Yeah,
going crazy now. It's like, bro, if y'all didn't think Steph Curry was that guy before, like I even seen Stephen A. You know, Steve. Shout out to Stephen A. Bro, he's top 5 hype generators in any
yeah, real shit.
in
Real
any
shit, bro.
media space, bro. Like
Yeah.
he just goes crazy after anything happens, bro. Like the Golden State Warriors, they're winning the championship next year. Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Relax.
I
Like, y'all
feel it, bro.
just is just
I see
like
where you're coming from that point of view, but I
me
mean,
riding.
yeah, real shit, bro. I feel that point. Yeah, but we're not like that, bro. We ain't the media, bro. We different from that.
We're giving very authentic
Facts, bro. That's what I'm saying. But I just feel like when you think of top 10 players of all time, Curry, greatest shooter of all time with 3, 4 rings, whatever, man. I feel like that's good enough to put on the top 10 of all time, regardless of who you're taking off, who you're putting on. I just feel like Curry's an all-time great, man. But I'm glad we could all agree on that because I was gonna say, man, if we could, man, that was gonna be a little bit crazy. But that leads me to my next point, man. We have someone that doesn't think someone that doesn't think the Golden State Warriors are a dynasty or have been over the past 8 years. This man, Bill Simmons.
Let me start off on this, man.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Because
Let
you're
me-
probably
let
the
me-
biggest. Yeah, go ahead. You're the
Let me
biggest
Hey,
pop
bro.
in
Simmons
real
fan. So,
quick. Let me pop in real quick because I'm new to Mr. Simmons.
oh shit. Okay.
His podcast, bro.
See what he has
Hey,
to
bro.
say.
I know y'all would love y'all would love, bro.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
watch
Hey,
it,
no,
bro.
no,
I
let
listen
me
to
say
him.
this.
This shit's great.
Though, bro. Coop shared this on Facebook. He shared Bill Simmons' podcast, like an episode of it on Facebook, and I was at work scrolling through it, and so I tapped in. I will say, bro, phenomenal podcast, bro.
Yeah, I
like,
love it, bro.
Entertainment wise, and just to hear it from a perspective of a person who was at the game. First and foremost,
Yeah.
the NBA Finals game is dope to me, but that perspective that he's given about like on the court, even when they have TV timeouts and timeouts, just reading energy, seeing how players are moving, seeing if they're favoring one leg, like limping, just different stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Just seeing that and hearing that, I thought it was pretty dope. But I've watched maybe 2 or 3 episodes, and it's clear to tell he's a diehard Celtics fan because after they lost, his energy on that podcast was good.
Yeah, he sounded quiet.
I regretted doing this episode.
Bro said he was ready to step out in traffic after that game.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I feel it, bro.
Hey, bro, we all have our fans. We all have our teams that we're diehard fans of, bro.
Facts,
so we can
bro.
understand that feeling,
We
man. But
definitely understand,
Bill Simmons, bro, one of my favorite people in media for many reasons. And I feel like I started watching bro probably a couple years ago. And the fact that like his journey, bro, he started at ESPN, and we all know everybody loves ESPN, but I'm not a big fan of the company in general, bro.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a big, like it's a hype machine, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, it is.
And for Bill Simmons to actually leave ESPN and go start his own media company, bro, and then have so many different podcasts and shows that spin off of his company, The Ringer, bro. I feel like that was, I think he sold it to Spotify too, bro. Like it's just super dope, bro. Bill Simmons, he's honestly that guy to me, bro. But his podcast, I feel like people take the smallest clips, bro. Like think about it. He's doing a podcast for maybe an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours, bro. If somebody came on our podcast, bro, and took 5 seconds of something that one of you guys said, bro, and then just put it out there and act like that was just like the main like topic, bro, then obviously you can make anybody look bad from that, bro. So I feel like we gotta kind of be more cognizant of looking and actually going into the full clip, because I seen Jeremiah Green even did that to Bill Simmons a couple months ago about Jalen Green, and they're on there having like, it's like friends having a conversation, bro. These guys been around each other for 5, 10, 15 years, bro. So they're very comfortable and they're just talking freely, bro. So he said something about Jalen Green. He would leave him off his all-time team, not all-time team, but his was it rookie team or something like that?
Okay, yeah.
He said that, and then people start taking that like, oh yeah, he doesn't know basketball. He doesn't know basketball. It's like, bro, it was in a joking manner, bro. But you can take anything, a 5-second clip of anything, and make it look bad. Now, to get back to what bro said, that's exactly right. He hit the nail on the head. Bill Simmons is a diehard Celtics fan, bro. He's been a Celtics fan for probably 20, 30 years So his team losing the finals, bro. Of course, you would say, I don't think the Warriors are a dynasty. Yeah, bro. He's salty as hell. His team just got beat in the NBA finals. So I feel like we got to kind of give bro a pass because I know a lot of people are trying to act like Bill Simmons doesn't know what he's talking about, bro. And that couldn't be
I'm
further
very
from the truth.
knowledgeable in the game, bro. Let's
Yeah,
get
he's definitely not.
He's been around the game forever, bro.
Yeah, I will say he's definitely a knowledgeable guy. I definitely love his podcast, all of that. But that was definitely an ignorant statement, regardless.
But he was wrong. He's wrong.
Hey,
Yeah, he's
that
wrong.
was
He's
fandom.
wrong. Well,
It
let's
was
just get
fandom.
that out of the way real quick. Let's just get that out. He's wrong.
He's wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
are a
bro.
dynasty. But yeah, I will agree with you, my guy. If I was in his shoes, man, I was the Boston Celtics fan, I would probably be feeling the same way. I'd be talking
Hey, cool,
my
bro.
shit
We
too.
all get out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all talked our shit. You know what I'm saying? We all talk our shit, but I'm just
Even
saying,
when your
bro,
team lose, bro, we all know that feeling.
Yeah, bro.
but if that was me though, I would not have said that though. I mean, if we're talking, because I mean, bro,
Hey, Coop, don't cap, bro.
But-
I didn't see you get real heated about your teams, bro.
no, I
didn't
have,
see you
I
get
have.
real
but no, I'm
Hey,
not
look,
saying I haven't, but I'm just saying that I would have at least kept it real. I would have at least, gave the truth. I'll admit when my team's playing bad. You
Yeah.
guys hear me in the group chat.
Yeah,
You guys hear me. I'll be talking shit on my team. I'll be like, bro, Paul George is playing ass. I'll say whatever, bro. Hey, when you are a fan of your team, you are the biggest critic of your team. Am I
that's
wrong?
a fact.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
I
'Cause-
criticized the
yeah.
hell out of my squad.
yeah,
bro.
I know you were. You were in the group chat talking shit on the Warriors too.
I was
man.
like, bro, what the hell are they doing? But
Exactly.
let me say this though. Let me add this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to my squad, bro, if we
Yeah.
lose, fuck the world. I ain't gonna lie. Bro.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
kinda
it.
how
I
I
feel
feel
it.
about certain
That-
stuff. So
I get
I'll
where he's
give bro
going,
the
bro.
pass because when emotion is high, logic is low, and to know that he was actually at the games. If I was
Yeah.
actually at the games, that creates a different
Yeah, that's true.
And
And
next
he
year
wasn't
with-
going. No, he was at Boston. Never mind.
No, he's
Yeah,
flying
that probably
back
made
and
it
forth.
worse.
He's
Yeah, he
flying
was.
back and
Yeah,
forth
okay,
too,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. So that
If
made
I
it
was
worse,
at the
probably.
games, I would be mad, bro. I think I would
Yeah.
be just this much more madder, bro. Because
yeah.
if that even, I would be hot, bro.
And it's one
I'd be
thing.
hot.
It's one thing to feel like your team had no chance, but to know your team had a chance to put a stranglehold on the series 3 times and they didn't do it, I would be
Yeah.
mad as hell too, bro. Shout out to
feel it.
Warriors. No disrespect to them, but bro, it's not like they were just head and shoulders the best team. Like, no, the Celtics were definitely good enough to win that series.
They were.
just
They
didn't
were.
capitalize.
Both teams, like I said earlier in the episode, bro, both teams were supposed to be there. There wasn't any other team that was meant to be in those finals for a reason, because those teams were the best defensive, the best offensive teams. So we got the best of the best at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you love these teams, we got the best product at the end of the day. So there's really not much you can complain for.
And
you know what
bro,
I'm
to
saying?
end off this episode, I will say this,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Golden State Warriors, bro. Also,
Yeah,
shout out
man.
to Celtics, but shout out to Golden State Warriors. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of them, but
Put up the phone.
to see their journeys, bro, from where they came from, their best players, Steph, Clay, Dre, are the main nucleus, man. To see what they've done and how they got to this point, bro. Shout out to them. Shout out to Steve Kerr, man. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. But
Yeah, real
I'm not
shit.
gonna lie, bro. I am very much dreading this parade. I'm dreading this celebration. Like, it's gonna be tough, bro.
Hey,
I
bro,
know
I'm
Bleacher
excited.
Report's gonna be
Just
sending
stay off social the rest of the day, bro. that
Bleacher
day.
Report's gonna be sending all the highlights from the parade,
Turn
man.
your
Hey, it's
phone
been
off, bro.
yeah, bro. Social media's gonna be going crazy, bro. I know they finna be talking crazy and spicy,
Mad
bro.
crazy.
But it's been a rough 2 years for me, bro, as just a sports fan in general, bro. First off, I see Tom Brady, bro. He beat my team in the Super Bowl. This man, he throwing the Lombardi trophy from boat to boat, bro. Just like, damn, that shit should have been our trophy, bro. Like, that's tough.
That is.
And then
Hey, bro, that
we
means-
smoke a lead. We smoke a lead to the Bengals, bro. Get beat, bro. They go to the chip, bro. We should have been there. And then to see the Lakers let me down, bro. First they lose to the Phoenix Suns, bro. They lose to the Phoenix Suns when they was up 2-1. And then they don't even make the playoffs this year. Then I got to see a goddamn Golden State Warriors win the chip, bro.
Ooh.
Hey, bro, it's been a tough, like, hey, all I got to say is when your team up, bro, make sure you cherish and celebrate it, bro, because
real
you never
shit.
know, bro. It's tough to
Real
win
shit.
chips, bro, and be successful in this
It
in
is.
pro sports, bro. So,
Yeah, bro, and I want to say this, bro, to the Celtics, bro. They're right now. Jason Tatum is getting curb stomped. Like they clowning him.
Yeah.
He
sure.
he getting curb stomped. But let me tell you this, bro. When you booming, they're gonna treat you like you up. When
Exactly.
business is
Just
booming,
like he
you
was
gotta-
in the first round, right?
Oh.
Hey, first round, that's what they were doing, right?
Yeah,
In the
that
first
builds you
round.
up, bro.
But
Yeah,
if
that
Build
they
you up
can't
to
do
tear
that-
you down, bro.
If they can't block the hate, bro, you're gonna turn to Andrew Luck, bro. You're gonna be out the league because, hey, bro, Your team can't block the hate if you can't knock out all the noise and block all that out.
Hey, that's
bro.
that's
Yeah,
a bar, bro.
facts.
You booming, they
That's
gonna
a bar.
shut you up. If your team can't block the hate, you
Bro,
gonna
over
turn
here
your ass
rapping.
up, bro.
That's a
So you
bar,
gotta understand that.
It comes with the game, bro. It comes with the territory.
Yeah, it comes with the
Yeah.
game for one. And also, I wanted to touch on this because I seen somebody make a post like, how is Grant Williams and Draymond gonna sit here and hug up
Yeah.
basketball? I'm like, bro,
It's competitive nature, bro.
like, bro, stop it. It's a basketball game at
It's
the end of
love.
the day. Like, we gonna go
Yeah.
at it on the court, but afterwards, we really don't have no beef.
But
for
Dre
real.
was
No,
talking kind of crazy though.
Yeah, they both
It's
were,
in the
bro.
game,
They
though,
both
bro.
were for real.
Yeah, I might have to fade bro ass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro, you just a
Draymond,
fan,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
I might have to
Oh,
fade bro
man.
ass for the one time, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, y'all ain't hear it, bro. He was talking super crazy to bro at the free throw line like he was his son or something. Like, nah,
Hey,
so
bro,
we can't
that's
do that.
basketball, though, bro. That's just basketball.
But like I
Yeah.
said, bro, I thought it was a dope moment, though, bro. I thought it was
Yeah,
a dope moment.
when I'm on the court, bro, I'm talking crazy too, bro. If I feel like
Hey.
you can't check me, you just can't check me.
Yeah, real
That's just
shit.
how it go, bro.
Yeah, real shit, bro. I respect that, man. But that pretty much wraps up this episode of Bucket Discussions podcast, man.
Well, like I'm Conan, kind of with both hands. Switch the flow like it was broken. I'm on the road, man. Making plays just like DeRozan. I shoot my shot, and that shit wetter than the ocean. I brag a lot, but with the wind and come the boast in. I made a lot from them apartments that I sold, and he didn't make it up to college. So them streets where he enrolled, and I know I'm a scholar from the moments that I was exposed in.